So I have never made eggplant before. I got a very large eggplant and cut it, the ends off, and then cut it in half, and then sliced it. And then I made this recipe. I'll put that in the description. It's pretty darn good. I would slightly change it, like it's not as crispy as I would like, so next time I'd make it in my June, I think, the convection oven. I made it in my regular oven. So, and it's also a little too salty. So I would have patted washed them off maybe. So you basically with eggplant, you have to brine them before you cook them. So you put them in about a tablespoon of salt in a half a cup of water or a cup of water. And then you add 4 to 6 more cups of water. Then you put the eggplant in, and then for 30 minutes, you put something on top of them, like maybe another plate. I did this in a bowl. For 30 minutes, that's brining them. And then afterwards, you take them out and pat them dry. And I think next time I would actually wash them off because because the breadcrumbs a little too salty. And then I used 6 tablespoons of butter that was melted, but not hot. So I melted it, then let it cool a little bit. And then I had in another bowl, that was in one bowl, another bowl, breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, a fourth of a cup of Parmesan. I actually did a mixture of Romano and Parmesan, grated, not grated, basically shredded, grated. Anyway, and then I did, actually a tablespoon of paprika, which was more paprika than they said. And then some garlic powder. I think that was it. It'll be in the recipe. And then you drench them in the butter, and then you drench them in the breadcrumbs on each side, coat them in that. Put them in a pan on parchment paper at 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and then flip them for another 7 minutes, and then I broiled them for 2 minutes. And again, they're not quite as crispy. They're very, very good though, and they're very tender inside. So you can see here, I'll take one of the pieces to show, they're very tender. You can see inside what it looks like. I guess you can't even see inside, but it's very tender inside. And it's just that it's a little too salty and not quite as crisp as I would have liked, but they're very good. This would be amazing for like an eggplant Parmesan. Put like some side of sauce on them. This tomato-based type of sauce would be really, really good, or even with just tomatoes. Maybe in a sandwich with some meat would be good. But I'm just eating them as a regular meal tonight. I was gonna, my meat that I was gonna make for pizza, my bison was not thawed out. So I went ahead and made these, and it was pretty quick, less than an hour. All right, very, very yummy. Like I said, I'll give, it's like eggplant Parmesan, breaded Parmesan recipe in the comments. Thank you, take care.